Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody? Hey, Erica. Hey, BW. Hey, Sweetest Brown. How you doing, child? Um, I named this video not the MO3 Fear Factor. Child. Broadway been coming up with all kind of ideas, because he like contests and stuff. He have contests on his channel, and like it started last week because Gina has been going to the casino losing her money, and then she be asking different content creators that are on like over and late at night to give her some money so she can keep playing at the casino, or when she's going home, she asks for cigarette money. And if they don't give it to her, then she'll say, all that money I donated to you in the past and this and that. And, uh, Broadway be telling her, I didn't tell you to donate that to me. You gave that to me. And then she'll come back and say, well, I did you a favor. Don't you think you could owe me one? And this and that. It'd be a mess, okay? Well, last week he's told her if she would eat some dog food, like a bite or two of some dog food, you know how they had little pieces, that he would give her $20. And then other people in the chat were saying that what they would give her if she ate some dog food. And she said, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, so now we get to last night. Uh, some kind of way Jackie told Broadway that if he eat one of them backwoods things, that's like a cigar that you take the tobacco out of it and they roll marijuana up in it. Okay. Well, she told Broadway if he did, she do it. If he do it, she would give $500. And Broadway kept saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." But he made no effort to try to do shit. Okay. Well, they was just throwing around ideas: cat food, dog food, all kind of food, and like mixing up a bunch of like condiments you have in your kitchen, mix that all up together. They were just thinking of all kind of stuff. Well, then they said that if you eat a cigarette, they would give you so much money. Or if you eat a cigar, one of them backwoods things, they would give you so much money. Well, I guess Gigi was in the class and she heard it, so she hit the link. She said she'll do it. And she said, but I ain't got nothing. I don't smoke, so I don't have none of that shit in my house. So she got in the car and went to the store. And they kept on saying different kinds to get. And so she asked them for like some Philly blunt, I guess a cigar. And they say we don't carry those. So they found, she figured out what kind to get. And they gave her some backwoods. Well, she got in the car and went back home. And so she said, I'm ready. And so then this part was kind of touchy. The price, the money, because I was thinking 500 at the beginning, that she was going to get. But then it went down to like three or something like that. Well, then this man that had been watching, he hit the panel. He said, I'll do it for two. And Gigi said, no, you ain't going to get this half under me. I said, I was going to do it first. And he kept coming up, See, I got him and this and that. Well, they just kind of blowed him off because, Gigi was the first one to say she was going to do it. Well, when she got home, she was sitting in the car and she showed the backwoods and this and that. And so she started. Well, the guy came up there again and said he had ate the backwoods, but he videoed himself doing it. Well, see, they were saying, no, that don't count because you're supposed to do it with us on camera. Well, here cold, Gigi, she was sitting in the car and I said, girl, get out the car and go in the house. She said, no, I can't go in the house because if I go in there, my kids might be up and I don't want them to come in the bathroom on me doing this. And I understand that. And they were saying, well, your kids ain't up. They got to go to school tomorrow. She said, no, they out of school. So they are up in the room playing the game. And they know said, I'm not going to do it in the house. So she decided to do it in the car. And child, she started chewing that shit. Well, like halfway through, she was supposed to be allowed to drink some water. Well, child, she started chewing that shit and she was, oh, this is the awful. I can't do this. Doing that whole thing. Doing that whole thing. And hold on, I need to go on mute for a second. My grandbaby in here. Okay, I'm back. But she was in there, she was saying, oh, this is disgusting and this and that. So the chat was, the chat was going wild, which they had been wild all night, and I was putting in the chat, you can do it and go. And I put a phone in the chat and called 911 and ambulance, in the chat and all kind of bullshit, okay? Because, we ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? And it took her for a long time to eat it. And Jackie said the next time she's going to put a time limit on it. But, that was the first time a Fear Factor, that Broadway had did a Fear Factor thing. Well, it took her a while, and then she got halfway through, so she had to drink some water. And then when she was drinking the water, Broadway started doing the sound effects of somebody gagging and throwing up. And I was putting in the chat, you are a cheater, because this is nasty already. And now you got people hurling, throwing, making those gagging noises and throw up noises. Well, then Gigi ate the rest of it. So, from what I understand, she got around $400 or $500 for doing that. Okay, and hell, she grown. That's what she want to do. That's on her. You know, it wasn't gonna help me or hurt me either way, and it was just some entertainment. So I don't know what the next thing will be, but I believe they're gonna kind of start doing them fear factor things every once in a while. And they haven't got anybody so far to eat no cat food, and they ain't got nobody to eat no dog food. Oh my God, they are so crazy over there. And of course, it was kind of rowdy over there. Let me tell you who all got brought down throughout the night. Um, They talked about the strip-a-thon some more, which, there wasn't a whole lot that went on over in the Mo3B sector yesterday. So they were just talking about like the strip-a-thon and Broadway. He's still dragging Sexy Trapper. Um, she jumped in when him and Money Taya had words, and now he made up with Money Taya. But see, she's still getting the backlash of that, and that's why I say be careful and don't jump in this shit when people is into it, because see, you'll be out on a limb, honey. And see, that's what Sexy Trapper is. As far as Broadway go right now, she out there on the limb by herself. You know. So, and like I said, just be careful about getting into these spats that people have. I call them spats because they make up, break up, all that kind of shit. And I ain't got time for that. Okay. Um, Lawrence, this guy named Lawrence Green, him and Ghetto got into it. And of course, they was gonna do the pull-up thing, which they didn't do shit. Okay. Uh, and Wu got bought down off of the panel, and Room Shaker got bought off the panel. I think Room Shaker was the last person, and that was right before the contest started on eating the backwoods thing. Okay. Um, I swung by the captains, and I don't know if he's still on or not. Uh, because I just been running the streets because of when I was at the captains, I heard, I don't know if it was Jackie or he said that they had the footage of when Big Baby got arrested. And I said, huh. So, I left there and I started moving around, the YouTube to see if I could see where they was showing the footage of that, okay? Well, I went to Mixon. That's where she the one got the footage. And she showed like when Big Baby got arrested and all of that, okay? And then she was crying. And of course she was. And then her baby was crying, and that was about to breaking my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because the baby, like, maybe 2 months old now. But he was just crying. But they had to take her on to jail because she had warrants, okay? Luckily, her auntie came on the site and she got the baby. And she got to get the stuff, different things out the car and all of that. So we got to see that process, okay? And like I said, the Big Baby, she was crying, which I would have been crying if I got to leave my newborn baby. I don't care what crime I might have committed. It could have been something god awful. I would be crying because I'm leaving my newborn baby. And to me, that wasn't nothing to laugh at, but some people got glee out of it, and I ain't got nothing against that. They was glad to see her in that state, okay? But I didn't like to see that. But hey, it is what it is. I guess Mink ordered the footage. So that's going on right now over there. And then Mink has a panel, and all kind of people up there that don't care for Big Baby. Honey, that's how they go. When they don't like somebody, everybody get on the panel and they be dragging the person. Okay? And that's what was going on over there. So if you want to see that, her arrest and the backlash or the dragging, you can go to Make Mob D channel. And she's over in the MO3B sector. Okay, and I went back to the captain, and they were sitting up there just talking. And earlier in the live, like before Mink got the footage, She had been over there, and her and Woo Kim got into it, and somebody brought Mink down. Gigi got into it with somebody. She got brought down. Woo got brought down. Um, and that's all they got brought down. Okay. Now, when the scratching was going on or the dragging, Woo Kim and Meek got into it. I hate I didn't see that because usually, honey, because they avoid each other kind of. Either one of them will get on the panel and pick with the other one. So they hardly ever be on the same panel at the same time, dragging each other face to face. And they were doing that over there at the captains, and I missed that. Hopefully he'll lead the live up, and I can see what happened. Um, and I went by Pastor for a few minutes. That was before Tracy came on because Tracy just went off, and when she went off, I went live. Okay. Well, the captain was over there, and he was talking about Love's supposed to be sick, because she's got a cyst on her liver, and then she said her heart, I guess it's not as strong as it used to be. And she had been saying that she was going to quit that dragon and all that kind of shit. Well, Jay Wilson said he seen her somewhere, and she was dragging her black ass off. Do you hear me? He said she was fighting like a man. And he said that's why he kind of don't want to pay for a lot of people because they just waste your prayer because they go back on what they said they were going to do, like quit drinking, quit smoking, quit doing whatever. Okay. And he said Lovely Love was in full force today. I didn't get to stay and find out where she was into it at, but I know she had been into it because Tracy said the same thing on her live. She said that Lovely Love have been dragging today and this and that. Okay. And Pastor was singing a song when he was talking about Lovely Love. He said it was a song they used to sing in Florida they used to go to. And it goes like this: shame, shame on you. You made wait a minute. You made a promise to God and you failed to go through. Shame, shame on you. Now I can't sing, but Pastor sang that song and I really liked it. And I like to hear him talk, tell his little tales about things he went through. And so he was talking about that today. Okay, now Tracy went live. She just went off. And she was talking about Lemon being a play runner. Well, he keeps saying he don't run plays, which I've heard him say that. But then he'll say, well, that was a play I was running play. He been running plays when I was first aware of the plays was the Vegas thing, okay? All that shit was plays, which they didn't work, okay? And he did come clean and say a lot of that shit was plays. And he's been doing plays throughout this year. Cause see, he have made a year. And congratulations, Lemon, on making your year. You are a wonderful content creator. So just keep doing what you're doing, okay? But he made his year just a couple of days ago. And and he say he's gonna quit going out like getting groups of people, bringing them back with him. Because see, it ain't been working. Cause see, he don't know them folk. And then you dragging them to the B sector, and then the B sector got to deal with them. Like Shakim and all of that, and the Sunny, and just all the different ones. Well, he say he's not going to do that anymore. But hey, I doubt it. I think Lemon enjoy going out there, going to new places, and getting people and bringing them back for our entertainment. Sometimes it work, sometimes it don't. It just is what it is. But he's trying to do, to keep the sector going. And others have done that. We have branched out and brought people back to the beef sector. This ain't nothing that just started with Lemon because the merge happened, which, people been going to other sectors. I've been going to other sectors. So the merge don't mean shit to me because I've been merging out like my whole YouTube time I've been on YouTube. I go wherever I want to go. But there are some people in the beef sector, they don't fool with no other sector. They're not going to go to no other sector. They don't want to hear about no other sector. They are focused only on the beef sector. And I understand that too. It's just, I lose interest. You know, it's just, I lose interest. So that's, like I said, that's why I move around like I do, you know. Um, and I don't think there's been a whole lot going on in the beef sector. Tracy was talking about a little bit about the dragon situation that happened in Biga in the Discord, and everybody was saying that dragon was lying yesterday. Okay, everywhere dragon lying, dragon lying, dragon lying. She jumped in some shit that didn't have nothing to do with her. She didn't have to protect no Sour Patch. Sour Patch could fight for herself, and this and that. We're come to find out, Sour Patch finally came clean late yesterday and said she was getting jumped, and that dragon was not wrong for coming to help her because wasn't nobody else helping her. So see, it took all yesterday for it to finally come out that dragon wasn't lying. Dragon was saying I went in there to protect her. They was messing with her. They was messing with her. But everybody was saying dragon was lying. Well, come to find out, dragon wasn't lying. Okay? And yesterday at Lemons, dragon worried the shit out of him. He kept letting her hit the panel, and she would say what she had to say. He would drop her, either she would leave and she would come right back. And then they would get into it again. And I got tired of that, so that's when I went to the other sector. There's only so many times I'm going to see you get dropped down or you run off the panel and all of that. And I exit stage left. This live was going to be one of the little short ones. So like I said, it ain't been a whole lot going on. Now, Room Shaker made a post regarding when Gigi ate the backwoods, and in so many words, she was, saying she wasn't going to lower herself to do nothing like that, and this and that, which that's her opinion. Everybody got one. In her opinion, may not go along with what Gigi did. And evidently, she don't like that. Well, somewhere out in the YouTube land, Gigi and Room Shakers have spoke since this happened. They just on different sides of the road on this one. And the ladies, there's no reason for y'all to fall out. You just haven't. I don't think you should have did what you did. And Gigi saying, I did what I did because I want that money. And, and I'll do it again if I want to. What's it to you? So hopefully the tempers don't get bad because Room Shaker and Gigi have had a good YouTube relationship. And I would hate to see that come to an end. Let me speak to some more people. Hey, you ain't nothing but a born dog, howling all the time. Hey, Imani. Hey, Unfiltered Muffy. And please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit it and subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I'm trying to get to 3,000 I'm a long way away, child. Okay. Hey, John Illuminati. Did I get your name right? Because I be messing it up, child. Hey, hey, Big Trap. Big Trap, you been Big Trap. Yeah. I be laughing at you. Everywhere you go, you get it. Hey, Mo. Hey, Jamel. Money L. Hey, Libra. I think that's everybody. I think I got everybody. Make sure. Yeah, yeah, that's everybody. But like I said, it's kind of quiet. And Jackie them, they are over there, and like it's like two different panels going on. The panel that don't like Big Baby, and the panel that likes Big Baby, and you can see the differences in opinions on both panels. Okay, and hopefully Big Baby will get out soon. To see about her baby. And as far as like the police said on there, that she would have to go before the judge. Now I don't know if she's been before the judge. Uh, I think they got her for like probation violation, and hopefully she'll get out. To get this taken care of. Okay. Now that's all I had to talk about. Like I said, I didn't have very many notes. Wasn't a whole lot going on. Maybe the streets are fire up this evening, hopefully, and I have a better live to talk to you guys about tomorrow. Ooh, cha. Lemon is not supposed to be coming on today. Hopefully he do, but he probably won't. He needs some rest because he been live a lot. Ooh, cha. Honey, we had a fear factor going over there in the MO3 sector. I wonder if they're gonna bring worms and stuff out. I'm scared of them. Ooh, cha. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.